What up, everybody? It's your boy Hayes, and we are back with another podcast. It is a beautiful Saturday morning to everybody out there, guys. I hope you guys are having a great and beautiful morning, and I hope you guys are having a great weekend. To everybody out there, happy 4th of July to you as well. Hope everybody's getting ready to relax, get your friends together, get everybody together and chill and barbecue. More importantly, guys, I just want you all out there to be safe and make sure you guys are practicing using the mask right now due to a lot of the escalations and stuff that's been going on all over. Just try to practice as much precaution as you can with everything that's going on, guys. So today, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with actually at first getting it out the way with bad news or the controversial news, and that is The Last of Us voice actor Laura Bailey. She actually goes on Twitter and shares a lot of the death threats that she's gotten as far as with her role in The Last of Us. You know, the internet can be a dark and sinister place. Users are given anonymity on certain platforms, which can lead to some god-awful behavior. This is the case in the current wave of hatred being spewed in the direction of the voice actor Laura Bailey. Her role as Abby in The Last of Us Part 2 has drawn the ire of some of the worst people on the internet, and they're taking it too far as only an unruly online mob can do. Laura shares some of the death threats she has been receiving online in a tweet earlier today. So guys, and actually in that tweet, she actually sat there and she is comments as far as, I'm going to kill you because you blocked in The Last of Us Part 2. I'm going to find where you live and slaughter you for what you did. Mark my effing words, I will stab you. Just want to say you should die, B, F you ruined it. I hope your parents die by heart cancer for killing my beep. I will find you and I will kid for that. Just wait. Like, guys, it's ridiculous as far as, you know, the length of which people will go as far as for the game. Now, as I've already expressed earlier, in all honesty, guys, I really feel like The Last of Us is a great masterpiece. It's very well put together, despite what a lot of people have mentioned. As always, like with anything else, there's areas that can be worked on. Of course, if we can make it better, we can make it better. But truth be told, I think by far this is one of my most favorite of games that I'm currently playing as of right now. And I even had this debate with Milla when it came to Resident Evil 3, and a lot of people also had controversy around Resident Evil 3 remake and short, straight to the point, blase. And, you know, I think really we don't give these games a lot of credit, but I actually said, to me, as a bold statement, even that Resident Evil 3 remake, I consider that being better than than even the Resident Evil 2. And I'm even willing to go as far as saying The Last of Us 2 is even better than the Resident Evil 3 remake, you know, including the story plot, to the monsters in the game, to the mechanics, you know, the puzzles, everything, and even the journals and stuff like that you read, the stuff that you see on there. A lot of that stuff is pretty interesting, and it keeps you in tune with the game. So I think, in all honesty, guys, it's a good game, and a lot of people are sleeping on it, and a lot of people have ruined it for themselves by watching a lot of the extended playthroughs, gameplays, leaked out trailers, and, you know, just everybody got to grow up at some point in time, you know, the plot. But to take it to the extent of you want to hurt an actor or to threaten an actor based off of her role in the game, and we're not even talking about even like her actually doing the role, she's just a voice actor. So for her to sit here and get these kind of threats, like, you know, I really, the only thing I can say is, you know, people can be cruel, and yet people can be ignorant. You know, people, like they say, you know, it's nothing wrong voicing your opinion, but, you know, I think we should sit here and be mindful of the things that we say and consider everybody's feelings, and consider the fact that this is just simply an actor. This was somebody who, it wasn't like, you know, she just sat there like, yeah, I want to do this part, I want to, you know, no. You know, this was just something that and, you know, I think she did a great job with it. I think the game, all in all, put together is great with everything that's included in it. So to everybody out there, just be careful and, you know, just be mindful of the things that we say. You know, you never know what this person is going through, and for her to sit here and deal with that as she has been that's a lot to sit here and try to take in. That's a lot to have to sit here and absorb, and to, at the same time, just go on with your daily life and live. And that's just pretty much with everybody. And I think the reason this is a sensitive topic for me too, because it's just basically that sense of, bullying, and I've been exposed to bullying in my past before, on a physical level and a verbal level. And, now with social media, it's magnified times 10. And, by people being allowed to remain anonymous, it gives people more of a push or a reason to really go above and beyond with their comments, even taken to the extreme of, wishing death on somebody. And they don't think that there's repercussion for these kind of things. And if you look at it in some ways, if you don't know who the person is, there is no repercussion. But that's like, wow, it just shows, I think, like sometimes the morality of us as a society and as a whole. And then with the social media, it just really shows like a darker side of us, and we really need to check ourselves and really get that together. Another topic I want to talk about, though, on a brighter note, guys, the PS5 Backwards compatibility. This has been the biggest question that a lot of people have asked for, and that is the PS5 Backwards compatible with the PS2 and the PS3 and PS4 games? For the PS4, in short, yes. As a matter of fact, they said they will actually have over 4,000 PS4 games that will be backwards compatible. Sony is trying to go through each individual title with the developers and publishers to ensure that each game can be played seamlessly on the new console. Although they have quite a large library of games to go through, Sony seems confident that they can get the job done. Now, some of the list of the games that it's just debatable or just suggested, but these are games that may be something that may be integrated to the PS5. It's like, of course, the Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Overwatch, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, Spider-Man. Of course, since they're doing the Miles Morales DLC, so that's something we're going to be looking forward to. Persona 5, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 1 and 2, Sekiro. I'm already kicking my butt in there. I'm going to definitely try to get back on it. So, and the list goes on, guys. So it's definitely going to be another one. Now, the next question that a lot of people are asking, whether or not if the PS3 or 2 games will have backwards compatibility with the PS5. And the answer is basically the physical disc versions of the PS2 and PS3 games are not known to be backwards compatible right now with the PS5, though that could change with future news from Sony Interactive. However, PlayStation Now, or PS Now, will be coming to the PS5. PlayStation Now is a cloud-based streaming service by PlayStation that allows you to pick and choose which games you want to play across multiple generations of PlayStation consoles. So it's basically like I've mentioned in the last podcast as far as with them actually being backwards compatible. I think a lot of this is going to be based off of something that is of a digital standpoint. So either something that they're going to be offering from the PS Plus, or even as what they just said, the PS Now. It's just $1 million question again of the price of the console, which there is a leak, according to Roberto Sereno, if I'm saying his name right. We will actually be getting more news about the PS5 leaks and prices on things around July the 13th. Now, this guy, as some people says, his information has been reliable because when he called about the E3, boom, that happened. Some people even asked him on Twitter as if, well, how are you sure? And he was like, well, I have sources that, say what's exactly going to happen, which is kind of elusive, doesn't really go into kind of vague, but I don't know. It sounds to me like he does have some sources. So if put like this, if the information has been right this far, even if they are off by one, it's still something there. So I think it's definitely something to look forward to. Also, last thing, guys, there will be 9 new PS5 indie games that will be coming out. What I like with the whole indie process is that, Sony is actually continuing to allow different indie developers to actually integrate their games into their console as a whole. Some of the games include Fist, Maquette, Where the Heart Is, Worms Rumble, Haven, Cardo, Recompile, Creeks, Heavenly Bodies. Guys, I'm definitely going to be doing some more reaction videos on this too on YouTube. So for all these trailers, I will be doing that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It's definitely going down. And then last, guys, I want to talk about the accessories. There's going to be actually the accessories, guys, if you didn't already know, for the PS5, including the PS5 stand, the magnetic console chargers or the remote chargers, and actually a few other things too, including the camera, stuff like that. They're basically trying to say that these leaks, or these will be leaked out, the dates of the accessories will be coming out on November the 3rd, which is basically like a insider to say when exactly the PS5 is going to release. Now, from the last article that I've read, and it's been all over the place, they're saying November the 20th was the date of when the PS5 is coming out. I've even heard people say, or even read in the articles too, that around Black Friday, November the 27th, was when the PS5 was going to be released. But then others are arguing, debating to see exactly, maybe it's going to be earlier, since they're releasing the accessories earlier, including also the C USB charger for the controllers. So guys, it's really kind of up in the air, but I think it's safe to say somewhere around November, these consoles will be released. The PS5 will be released. I know I haven't talked about Xbox, but that will definitely be coming up soon. The only thing too, a lot of people are debating, especially with currently what's going on, will it be enough to distribute? Will people be able to afford it? And that's going to be something that will remain to see. Given the certain situation with the COVID, this can affect also workers, people who are going to do the distribution or the mass production of these consoles, and people being able to get them, people could even being able to afford them for that matter. It's a lot to take in, but hopefully, guys, we can all get a chance to actually try to get a hold of one of these consoles. I'm definitely looking forward to it myself. Some people have asked me, am I going to pre-order it? But I'm just going to leave it out in the open to say maybe, maybe not, or I might just wait. As I mentioned before, just with giving it a chance to come out and see what all the bugs and the fixes are going to be on it. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these topics for today. To everybody out there, guys, I hope y'all have a great day, a great 4th of July. And in case I don't hear from you guys tomorrow or throughout the day, a great and beautiful weekend. To everybody out there, protect yourselves, and to everybody out there, please stay safe. This is your boy Heem's Cast Gaming with another podcast. I'll definitely see you guys soon. Peace.